Everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice system of equation problem. So here we find the integer solution. So in order to find the integer solution, we just find the integral values of x, y and z. So the very first thing we are going to do is, in first step I will just take 2 minus 1, or we will subtract equation 2 by 1 and we will get x plus y z minus xy plus z is equal to 2021 minus 2020. And when we can uh, open these brackets, then it will becomes x plus yz minus xy minus z is equal to 1. So now here I will some make simplification, little bit simplification. We take common x from these two terms and I will get x times of 1 minus y, and similarly I will take z common from these two terms and I will get y minus 1 is equal to 1. Now a little bit simplification is needed, and I will take common from these terms in order to make both of the terms are same. Okay, so here we take common minus 1 from this term, and this plus sign will becomes minus z, and this positive y will becomes minus y, and this minus 1 becomes plus 1 is equal to 1. So after that you can see here 1 minus y, and here is also 1 minus y. So we will take common 1 minus y from both of the terms, and it will becomes 1 minus y times of x minus z is equal to 1. So now we find the integer solution, and there arises the two cases in the right hand side. Our right hand side is equal to 1, and we have only two integer factors in which when we multiply these factors it will becomes 1. So these factors are 1 times of 1 is equal to 1, and the other integer factor is minus 1 time of minus 1 will also becomes 1. So first I will solve the case 1. Over case 1 is I can just replace this 1 by 1 multiplied by 1, and in that case I will choose 1 minus y is equal to 1 and x minus z is equal to 1. Okay, if we have two factors in the right hand side, I will choose both of the factors is equal to 1 minus y and x minus z. Okay, in this form. And now here you can find the value of y, and in this factor we will obtain y is equal to 0. And now we find the other values of x and z in that case. Okay, so here we substitute y is equal to 0 in equation number 1. Here is the equation number 1. I can again write it here, equation number 1. So therefore the equation number 1 is xy plus z is equal to 2020, and now I will substitute y is equal to 0 in this equation, and I will obtain the value of z is equal to 2020. Now we have two values, y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 2020, and we will find the value of x. So in order to find the value of x, I can use equation number 2, and the equation number 2 is x plus yz is equal to 2021. Here I can substitute the value of z is 2020 and the value of y is 0. So when we substitute these both values, then it will becomes x is equal to 2021. So this is the our solution according to the case 1. Okay, this is our case 1, and this is our solution according to the case 1. Now we will find the solution from case 2, and this is our case 2. in which I can just choose these both factors equal to -1. Okay, because here we know that -1 times of -1 is equal to 1. So I can apply the case 2, and in which 1 minus y is equal to -1, as well as x minus z is equal to -1. So now we again solve these two equations in order to find the values of x, y and z. So when we simplify this one, here we will obtain the value of y is equal to 2, and now we can find the values of x and z. So in order to find the value of x and z, I will just replace y is equal to 2 in equation number 1 and equation number 2. So these equations are here. I can write here equation number 1 and equation number 2. I can just substitute y is equal to 2 from in both of these equations, and I after substituting y is equal to t, I will y is equal to 2, I will obtain 2x plus z is equal to 2020, and x plus 2z is equal to 2021. So now I can solve these two equations in order to find the values of x and z. So here I will named it as or I will simplify these equations. So first we will make the coefficients of z are same. So I can multiply 2 on this equation, and it will becomes 4x plus 2z is equal to 40. And when we subtract this equation by the other equation, then it will become x plus 2z is equal to 2021. So now I can subtract these two equations, and it will becomes, so when we subtract 4x minus x, it will becomes 3x is equal to 40 minus 2021 will becomes 2019, and here we have x is equal to 2019 over 3, and it will becomes 673. Okay, this is the value of x in case 2, and this is the value of y. So here we just need the value of z. So in order to find the value of z, I can use this equation. Okay, I can use this equation, x minus z is equal to -1. I can just substitute the value of x, which is equal to 673 in this equation, and I will obtain the value of z. So here we have 673 minus z is equal to -1, and z is equal to 673 plus 1 is equal to z. So the value of z will become 674. Okay, so in case 2 we have the integer values of x, y and z is, the value of x is 673, the value of y is 2, and the value of z is 674. This is our final answer. So thank you so much for watching this video. For more exciting video, please subscribe my channel. Bye.